What's good YouTube? Gino checking back in for another video today. Today is the... I'm forgetting the date. 18th of April today. The weight on the scale this morning was 85 kilograms still. Even after 2 days of, you know, kind of enjoying some good foods here and there during the 2 Easter days. Really enjoyed a lot of time with my family and with my girlfriend's family and with my girlfriend obviously. Days like these, you know, Easter and Christmas and all stuff. I really think that is not a time to stress about the food that is on your plate. You should really just try to focus on spending time with your family and enjoying the time you have with your family, which is far more important if you ask me. You know, 2 days of maybe overeating slightly a bit won't do you that much harm as you think. It's more or less about the lifestyle that you live, you know, 360 days of the year and spending those 5 days, you know, enjoying some good foods with your family or friends or relatives or partner or whatever. I'm not saying you guys should overeat or anything, but you know, that's just my opinion. Alright, so here's a quick little physique update. Still just below 85 kilograms this morning, so getting pretty lean, pretty fast, man. Some meditation and some yoga, which is something I like to do personally, and I'm now having my breakfast. You already know what this is called, and you already know what this is called, but I want to show you guys something that I haven't shown you before, I believe, or in a while at least. I always take some vitamin D3 because in my country the sun doesn't really shine that much. So to get my testes on point, I take some vitamin D3 to get them levels up to where it should be. Some daily vitamins by my protein, just to get, you know, to my daily averages of minimum micronutrient intakes. And 2 capsules of omega-3 fish oils, which is good for the brain, good for the muscles, to keep them hydrated. Before we start the video, just another cutting tip. Most of you guys eat immediately after waking up, you know, have breakfast as we like to call it. But I personally like to fast for a couple of hours after waking up, but some people think that they are not able to because they are really hungry. And what really helps with that is just drinking water, because for some of you who didn't know already, the hunger feeling that you're experiencing might not even be hunger at all. It might actually be thirst that is masked as hunger, because, you know, you're in a pretty dehydrated state after waking up, after sleeping for 8 hours or something. So by chugging a what's this, 32 ounce for you Americans right there, or a liter of water, will actually fight the hunger really hard. And things like drinking water, and things like drinking coffee, for example, because if you guys didn't know already, another tip, coffee or caffeine is a hunger suppressant, which actually stills the hunger that you're having. So having 1 or 2 cups of coffee will really fight the hunger and will really make it more sustainable for you to fast, which makes the deficit a lot more sustainable also. So keep that in mind, guys. Hope you try it out. Alright guys, today I'm doing a bench session upper body as usual. Trying to hit 102.5 kilograms for a 5 sets of 7. I always relate between 5 sets of 5, 5 sets of 7 and normally 5 sets of 3, but because I'm cutting right now, I really want to skip on the ultimate strength training. So shooting for 5 sets of 7 right now. I'm going to try how it goes because I'm feeling pretty light today actually. Pretty smooth. So aiming for 4 more sets.
See through the bread with the sauce, I'ma spread it. You can see what it is. Like I'm broke cause I live in New Orleans, call a plays on the huddle like I'm Drew Brees. Too deep in it with a sound, you can feel it never down. Like I'm beginning to bounce on the rhythm, I'm a difficult soul to explain. Can't change, I'll never be the same. I remain as I am right now, yes Lord, you know it. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. Bet a nigga wish he could. Nigga, we was never good. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. I'ma do it like it should. I'ma do it like it should. I'ma do it like it should. Man, I wish a nigga would.
Kom maar, heb je easy. Heb je easy.
Man, I wish a nigga would. Nigga, we was never good. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. Bet a nigga wish he could. Nigga, we was never good. Pain is something deep inside concealed. When the time is right, I'll let it down for you. So the truth is never hidden, we're aloof. I'm a lucid dream away from being free. I don't need acceptance, feel like I'm unique. But the peace of mind and love I seem to seek is peaked and just past me. I cannot grasp it. Good Lord, I'm blacking out, no backing down your barriers. I knock them down, the box you out. So length about I'm about to bounce. But best believe me, I ain't done. I just work with no hesitation. Stay medicated, daydreaming daily. Can't shit phase me, I'm just too focused. My train of thought is unbreakable, unmistakable, unbelievable. Yeah. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. Bet a nigga wish he could. Nigga, we was never good. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. I'ma do it like it should. I'ma do it like it should. I'ma do it like it should. Man, I wish a nigga would. Man, I wish a nigga would. Nigga, we was never good. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. Bet a nigga wish he could. Nigga, we was never good. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. Bet a nigga wish he could. Nigga, we was never good. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. I'ma do it like it should. I'ma do it like it should. I'ma do it like it should. Man, I wish a nigga would. Man, I wish a nigga would. Nigga, we was never good. Put some weed in the wood. Man, I wish a nigga would. Bet a nigga wish he could. Nigga, we was never good.
What? Alright, what's going on guys? Time for another commentary. I wanted to discuss a couple of topics that I have put in my mind to put into this commentary. So first of all, you might have noticed that I've been training at some different gyms lately. You know, there are 3 gyms under the same name in my town. One that I always go to, and 2 others which I normally didn't ever go to, like, at all. Simply because I like the gym that I go to normally, but lately I've been, you know, trying to put my mind off just being able to go to one gym. And to be honest, like, I pretty much like it, you know, being around different people, different environment, different vibes. Although the gym that I normally go to, I know like all the people there, so it's like a pretty good time when I'm going to the gym. But I have to strain my mind off of just being able to go to one gym and just, you know, try out different things. You know, since the new gym that opened in my town under the same name, I believe it was in 2 videos ago, pressing the heaviest weight that I ever pressed, the 50 kg dumbbells. You know, I might go to that gym more often simply because it allows me to use a heavier weight. which I can't use at all the other gyms because they only go up to either 36 kgs or 40 kgs. As I could see and as you could see in the video, I'm able to press more, so that gym will allow me to make more progress. That said, I wanted to discuss a little bit and keep you guys updated how my cut has been going. I believe in total I've been cutting for 4 or 5 weeks, I guess, so that's maybe a month or a bit longer. The cut is going great. I dropped, I believe, 4 kgs in total, which is like 8.8 pounds or something. And it has now come to a point that I'm really starting to feel the deficit. And I don't think it's because of the amount of calories I'm eating, because I'm still at 2700, which for some of you guys is unheard of, but for me, you know, it's luckily possible to lose body fat on that amount of calories. But I think it's more because of the body fat, because I've been getting pretty damn shredded, if you ask me, you know, even if I say so myself. I'm starting to see some veins in the obliques area, in the ab area, and you know, just overall more vascularity, more shreds. So I think it's kind of because of the low body fat that I'm getting at right now. Training has been going pretty well still. No strength loss, but I can notice that the training itself is getting a little bit heavier. Still using the same weights that I could use normally, luckily, but it feels a lot heavier. I know probably most of you guys know what I'm talking about if you've done a cut before, but yeah, it's just part of the process, you know, and I most likely have to take a deload sooner or later, but I really want to like put it off my time, simply because, you know, when you take a deload you burn less calories, and I just want to get done with the shred and get back to the lean bulk, but I want to get a little bit leaner, man, for the YouTubes. And I hope that you guys have noticed this in my latest videos, but I've actually been like putting myself to vlogging inside the gym more, or you know, like telling you guys what I'm going to do per exercise, like straight there in the gym at the exercise. That's just something that popped up in my mind lately, because I really like to see it whenever I watch some other YouTubers. So I figured, you know, why the hell should I not do that as well? You know, most of the time I would kind of be, you know, caught up in what other people might think of me. You know, you shouldn't even slightly stress about it, you know. I want to reach something with this YouTube thing. I want to teach you guys. I want to like explain and guide you guys through whatever it is that you want to reach in your fitness journey. And you know, that's just something that I have to like put to the side, you know, put your fears to the side and just do whatever you want to do, because in the end, at the end of the day, you know, that's the most important thing. You shouldn't even try to be caught up in what other people might think of you, because the most important thing is that you make yourself happy and that you do whatever makes you happy. And you know, to be honest, this is the stuff that makes me happy, so this is something that I have to do and that I'm doing right now, and it feels pretty damn good, guys. I just did an awesome upper body session with my buddy Tom right there. Really hungry though, so I'm quickly headed home to get my post-workout meal. I'm really starting to feel like the empty feeling in your stomach when you're training after your pre-workout meal. So I'm gonna finish that right now. Let's go home.
Through the bread with the sauce, I'ma spread it. You can see what it is. Like I'm broke cause I live in New Orleans, call the plays on the huddle like I'm Drew Brees. Too deep in it with the sound, you can feel it never down. Like I'm beginning to bounce on the rhythm. I'm a difficult soul to explain. Yes, can't change, I'll never be the same. I remain as I am right now. Yes, Lord, you know it. Put some weed in the wood.